how much would be needed for MS, and they do get up there to the 5,000 to 7,000 milligrams.
Can you take too much?
You can take too much. There's two reasons why you could take too much. One is if you were not taking a Shaklee brand of fish oil and you were taking just any old brand, the fish oils that you see on the shelves most likely are going to have mercury, lead, or PCBs in them. It's only a few very quality fish oils that won't, and so when you're taking large doses, you could be taking large doses of mercury, lead, or PCBs.
Not the omegas. It's not that the omegas you can overdo.
No, you can't. Well, you could overdo the omegas because only on high doses because they break down blood clots. So
we're talking like 10,000.
Yeah, up there when you're doing that, therapeutic dose, you would be looking for bruising and things like that. And then all you would do is back off because there's a very short life in your bloodstream of omega. Some things hang around in our bloodstream and others are used up and utilized and don't hang around. Omegas do not hang around in your bloodstream. So if you were taking a therapeutic dose or someone you were talking to that would be the only thing that they'd look for would be, bruising, and then they just back off of it. So that, besides, if you're taking a Shaklee Omega, you don't have to worry about PCBs, mercury, or lead. So then, since we're talking about that part of it, one thing I went into when Dr. Sears' website is he explains how you can, in a immature testing of omegas, this is not something that you're talking scientifics, but he has found by taking some of the omegas off the shelf at the store and putting them into a shot glass similar to something like this, but maybe even narrower, and putting them in the freezer for 5 hours. And the test would be, would a toothpick be able to go through that? And if it was not, that means there's something in the capsule besides fish oil, because it froze and fish oil won't freeze. And if the oil was cloudy, then there's something in there besides fish oil. Fish oil does not turn cloudy. Well, Elena did the test and I did the test. The Shaklee one came out stellar, of course, and just exactly the way he said. And a friend of mine, I had run into her at Vitamin Cottage in the produce aisle, and she and I started talking. I invited her to this lunch and I told her about the test, and she sent me an email saying that hers came out cloudy and was a little stiff to the toothpick. And she was taking a brand from Vitamin Cottage. Now, if you want to do that test with anything you have on the shelf before you throw that away, I will warn you, it is the stinkiest test in the world to do. And I was going to bring it today, and I was like, it's not like you're going to smell it from here, but if you were to look at it and touch it, I had fish oil on everything. It doesn't wash off like you think. So I don't know whether
basic age.
I should have thought of basic. I was using the hand soap, the Shaklee hand soap, over and over all day. Yeah, basic H might have been a better choice.
They say not to wash with it as much anymore, though, right?
No, you